not as good.
I'm just back here in the back.
Hi. Can you guys see me or hear me? I just need to get it over here. Look at this. That's so horrible. Hi, Tara. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm on my laptop instead of my phone. Okay. Does it sound okay?
Sounds like a Zoom meeting.
It sounds like a Zoom meeting, like it's got an echo.
It just kind of sounds like a Zoom meeting. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
It's not that bad.
I set up my stream on my desktop, and so that it won't let me go through my phone to like join the scheduled live. I don't know. Anyway, technology. So I'm on my laptop. Hopefully you guys can see it. Hi Heather. Hi Natalie. Hi Cindy. Hi Jeanette. Hi Mariah. Monica. Fuzzy Butt. Tammy. Craft Lover. Goodness. Arts and Anthropods. Hello, hello, hello. I feel like it's been forever since I have been on here, guys. You see my special guest hiding? I mean, he's like right there. She came over to see the dog, not me.
No, I was not going to say that.
She totally came over to see the dog and eat supper, eat free food.
Yes, because we love free food.
So she is here.
2 for 1. Let's go.
You guys have probably been missing Tara. She's not been on for a little bit. She's been taking a little bit of a break. So
I haven't posted in 2 weeks.
Dolly?
Crazy.
how is Dolly? How is Dolly? Dolly is good. Dolly is full of energy. I mean, like a lot of energy.
I should go get food.
Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. I'm like out on the table and it's shaking, you guys. But no, Dolly's doing good.
Oh, and Tara, yes. I'm good. I'm here.
Tara's doing all right. She's here with me.
I won't be here very long. I'm going to go home and make chickens.
Make chickens. Oh, I was thinking like food. I don't know why.
Chicken nuggets or something?
What do you mean that? Pumpkin colored. Yes. No, the cream colored pumpkin yard next step. Yes, that one. I'm going to make pumpkins tonight, guys. If you're wondering what I'm going to do, because I can do that without having to think too much. But I was trying to get the live to work, so I didn't have my yard ready. Pumpkins. Oh my gosh, I feel like we haven't talked forever. So move my stuff all around. There's the Tara girl.
Look like a bodyguard in the background. Just like
It is pretty yarn. Yeah, you are a bodyguard. Twisted Tones. It's gonna be backwards. No, maybe not. Twisted Tones by Line Break. Is it Line Break? Yeah, Loops and Threads. Sorry, Loops and Threads. Twisted Tones. The color is Paprika. It's really pretty. I've already made one pumpkin out of this. It's really cute. Yeah. Well, I can just do it without having to think about it. Y'all are a great duo. Oh, thank you. Arts and Anthropods. Like, that's a lot to say. So I might just call you Arts, unless you want to tell us your name. How is everyone? I don't think I've done a live since July, and it's like the end of, hey Bethany, it's the end of August, so it's been forever. My hair is up. It was down. It looked really pretty today, but the doggy likes to chew on it, so Hey, Natalie.
Yeah, every time I pick up Dolly, she just immediately nips at my hair. So I just throw my hair behind my shoulders for it to grow up. And she'll still manage to find it.
Hey, Cindy. Making dinner? What are you making for dinner? We just had what I call poor man's supper, hamburger helper.
It was good. It was good.
It was okay. I grew up on hamburger helper. It's funny because I grew up on it and green beans and have a vegetable, a potato, and some kind of meat, and that's what we do.
Yeah, French fries. Are they grandma's green beans? They tasted like grandma's green beans.
No, they weren't. They were canned. Yeah, there's a certain brand that kind of tastes like hers. Trying to crochet another Swift the Seagull. It is slow going my wrist. Oh, your wrist hurt? Are you doing it in Sweet Snuggles Light? The Swift the Seagull, I went and looked at the pattern after you posted about it the other day, Heather, and I'm like, I don't know, I just can't do it. Like, there's so many pieces, and we don't even have seagulls around here. This is the Midwest, so I'm just like, yeah, I just didn't know if I'd be able to sell it, so I didn't do it. And then I looked. Saucy Puffin Crafts has a pelican that's really cool. It's kind of like that. It has like a big bill that she has like a fish that you can stick in a French fry maybe that you can stick down in the big pelican bill. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you've seen that before, but it's neat. Jeanette, you're loving my patterns? Well, thank you. Have you made a lot of them? I'm working on another one right now that's not really an animal. But I need another like week probably because I'm not getting much crochet time with Dolly around. So I got the first draft done and it definitely needs work, but I need to release it before fall because it's kind of fall-y. So you did her pelican, Heather? I thought you did the seagull, the Swift the Seagull, but you did her pelican too? Did I miss that? Wow. Sorry. You did both. Apparently I wasn't paying much attention. Sorry. Let's see if I can get that to lean down a little bit.
I don't have to be yet.
Well, I just felt like I can't even. You need to see what I'm doing, but I need to put it on a tote.
I shall move.
Sorry.
There you go. Hi guys. let me entertain you while the camera moves.
Sorry, everybody. Hopefully, I'm not shaking everybody up. And then down. That good?
See you right into my lap.
Right into your lap?
I mean, that's fine. Probably perfect. I don't know if
Okay. Oh yeah, that's better. That's better. Better angle than like my 7 chins. Hey Melly. Hey Robin. Sewing. You're sewing good at the market. Can't wait to make the lamb. Oh, good.
The bodyguard speaks.
I'll send you a pic. It's cute and easy.
I'm trying to reply to Etsy messages right now.
Oh, we'll go for it.
Yes.
Tara's just a bonus guest tonight. If you missed it, she was here eating free food and visiting the dog. So
I came for the puppy. I stayed for the crochet.
I'm making a pumpkin. If anybody is new. Oh, I saw Heather's pelican and seagull, and both are amazing. Yes. So which one do you like better, Heather? Which one's faster, the pelican or the seagull? Then. Hey, Melly. Craft Lover. I don't know Craft Lover's name, but hello. I think you've told me probably a bajillion times, and I don't remember with the usernames. I wish YouTube, which I think you can do this, but I wish YouTube had a way to like have your username and then like have your actual name like in parentheses or something, so that if you wanted it to be public, you could. You know, mine's pretty easy because it's like in my username. It's like Robin. Forever. Like Robin is not the name because I know Robin from Sweet Beans, and I was like, it's not Robin, and then Heather's like, yeah, it's Robin. And I'm like, okay, I watched the videos, and now I know it's Robin. So I don't know what I was associating it with, but I really enjoyed doing Sue's Q&A. It was funny. Okay, let me see if I can catch up. Pelican is faster. You just sent me the picture. Okay, cool. I'll have to look at it. I looked at both. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm just doing 12 foundation double crochets is how I start my pumpkins. 10. I'm just doing 12 foundation double crochets is how I start my pumpkins. I like to do foundation double crochets or half double crochets because it just feels less, when I have to crochet back into a chain, it's fidgety and I think it takes me longer and just more annoying. So I did 12. I'm doing a small one, and then I will do back loop only double crochets until it's however long I want it. That's all I have to do. So, Judy. Hi, Judy. I might get that someday. Hopefully I will. Heather, fancy meeting you here. Yeah. I'm trying to catch up on everybody's. I feel like I have 6 million hours of videos in my YouTube thing to watch. This last weekend, I like to catch up on Saturday mornings. And when the kids are all still asleep in the Saturday morning, and I'll watch several hours worth of videos to catch up because I won't get to watch much of it through the week unless I do it like on my lunch breaks, which I do watch it on lunch breaks. And I felt like I was already behind, and then I didn't get to do any of that Saturday because I was up with the puppy at 5:30 in the morning and exhausted and tired and taking a nap, and it was a long night the first night she was here, and it's been early mornings ever since, and so fun stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, just making sure I got them all. I can never get my pumpkins to cinch properly. Hey, Jean. This is the one I made last time. So I just do I do 12 double crochets in a foundation chain or foundation double crochet, and then I do back loop only until I just stretch it around and I feel like it's the right diameter to the height. And you leave it.
I am leaving.
Okay.
So sorry.
So you're good.
To interrupt you. Bye, guys. Nice to see you. Keep my mom company.
See you, girl.
Bye. Love
Have a
you.
good week. Call if you need something. Okay.
I will.
Love you. Love you. Anyway, so I do 12 double crochets, and then I back loop only to kind of makes this little ridge. I back loop only every row. And until it gets long enough. And then I slip stitch it together, like so it's a tube. And then I just close it like you do amigurumi. Like I make a really long tail, which I mean maybe you guys will get to see it when I get there. I make a really long tail, like 2 feet, 3 feet. I don't know how long. And I cinch the bottom all up, stuff it. And then I weave my long tail up to the top, and I do the same thing at the top. I pick up all the loops along the edge and cinch it up. Stick my cinnamon stick in there with a little bit of glue on the bottom usually. Anyway, it's not complicated. I used to do Cameron's Cute Creations has a free bobble stitch kind of pumpkin, and she does some like decreases, I believe, to close hers. And I used to do that. I have one of those. This is the bobble stitch one from Cameron's Cute Creations. It's got the rows of bobble stitches that kind of puff out and give it a little more texture. And then she does like a row of kind of like decreases along the bottom. Not with these. These are this is when it's done. I mean, it's, I don't see, it's very, very chunky yarn. I don't see the poly. I mean, I could stick my finger through there, but I really don't. And I definitely don't overstuff it. But my camera, this is my laptop camera. I have no idea what kind of quality it is, but on my actual laptop, it doesn't look very good. But Tara looked at it on, hi, Paula. She looked at it on actual YouTube, and she said it wasn't horrible. So hopefully it's not too bad, right? You haven't been cinching our loops? Oops. Okay, that's not what I want to do. Okay, never mind. Not what I want to do. It's right in my face. Pumpkin calls. They're just I sell these for I think I'm gonna do 10 on these little short ones. And then I'm gonna do like I think this one says 12, but this size is probably I have it like 10, 12, 15. And if I make a pumpkin and I get bored, I've got all of my granny squares from my scrappy cardigan here, and I'm weaving ends. It's super exciting. Something I can do on a live that also does not take a ton of concentration. Oh my. What size hook am I using? I'm using a 7. Not that you can read that, but it's a 7. And this is a weight, I think it's a weight 6. No, it's a weight 7. It's a weight 7 chunky yarn. This Twisted Tones by Loops and Threads. When I use like this thinner acrylic yarn, I use a like a 5.5 or 6, I think. I don't remember, those were from last year. And it takes way more rows, and so to get the same amount of height, so I like the chunky yarns better. These are the ones like I did with, this is size 6 yarn. Or yeah, size 6. I think it's 6. But it's double crochets too. You can't see the polyfill for it. Whoa. It's really hard to get used to where the camera is on this laptop. Like Woolies would be a good one. Like if you have Lions brand Woolies, that weight would probably be good. I'm close to 3,000 subs. That's cool. I don't pay a ton of attention to it, I guess. I feel like it's just kind of been the same people I feel like comment on my stuff all the time. My last video I did, I don't know if it's because I put puppy in the title or what, but it got a couple more views and some more subscribers, some new people. But yes, Judy, the double crochet pumpkins are much faster than the bobbles. And the bobbles, I find, because of just the way the bobbles are, like I can do double crochets when my hands are hurting. Like I can do these when my hands are kind of sore and hurting, and they don't hurt my hands. But if I do bobbles, something about the bobbles, I think just sitting there doing this bobble, I don't know, this hurts my wrist more or something. And of course, it takes longer. It's cute though, really cute. I'd like to make a couple pumpkins out of like Burnett too. I've got some of that new. This is that new Burnett Mystical, and I don't know if the camera will show the right color, but this is Canyon, I think. Yeah, Canyon, and it's like oranges and rough colors. I think it would be really cool for pumpkin. Rachel, I watch videos when I'm terrible at leaving a comment. If I'm watching on my TV, definitely, because I mean, sometimes if I'm watching on Saturdays, there's nobody in there, I'll sync it to my phone. Like I'll get on my phone and the YouTube app and sync it to my TV so that I can comment on my phone, because obviously I can't comment on my TV. And that way I can make sure to leave a comment, because if I have something to say anyway. But I always try to at least like it. But and then I also know that sometimes when I have a lot of stuff to say, like I'll watch Robin or Heather's videos, and I'll write myself like little notes while I'm watching it, and then when I get done with it, I'll pause it, and then I'll make a comment about all the things I wrote on my notes. Because if I don't, I'll get to the end and be like, great video. I don't really know what to say. So, hello. I use the line brown, which is similar to what you're using, and I love how I look with the yarn. It's nothing Haley, you're making Tara's turtles. I thought about Tara's turtle the other day, Heather, when you were talking about finding a turtle to replace your $15 turtles. Have you looked at Tara's Type the Turtle pattern? Not that that's like a shameless plug for Tara, but it really is. It turns out the same size as tofu, probably in perfect chunky. But when you make it in like Burnett, it's we do 15 on them, and they don't take like 30, 35, 40 minutes maybe the most, and it's all no stuff. You make the head and the sea turtle flippers are all in the round. You chain out and make them. Robin, I've never thought about doing it that way. Doing what? What did I say that was so smart? Oh, making the notes about the video or syncing my phone? I don't know. You don't know what to say on videos, Rachel. I mean, even if you just like really enjoyed a pattern, you know, like you're like, I really like that dog pattern that you made. It's so cute. I love watching you. I mean, like sometimes just saying, I really enjoyed your video is nice, you know, just to let us know someone's there. Taking notes. Oh yes, taking notes. Thank you. Linking your phone to your TV. Yes, that's what I do when I'm by myself. I link my phone to my TV, watch on the TV, and then I do all my commenting on my phone. But it's like at the very end, so then I have to pause the video on the phone or on the TV, and then make all the comments that I want, like the video, and then unpause it. Because if you're typing a comment when it ends and it starts the next video, I've learned this the hard way. And it starts the next video, it leaves your comment on the next video. Because I did this one time. I was watching Sweet Beans Crochet, I think, and it auto played Made by Amanda Mal next. And my Sweet Beans Crochet comment, like it just ran over just a little bit, and I was just letting it run over, and I was finishing it, and then I hit comment, and then all of a sudden I realized it left it at the bottom of Made by Amanda Mal's video, and I'm like, oops. So I had to edit it and delete it, and then I had to go back to Robin's video to say what I needed to say. I love her turtle pattern. I've made it lots of times in different yarns. Yes, I do too. I like it. I like her Tice the turtle pattern, but she makes so much of them that I mean, I've made 2 or 3. When we went to the Strawberry Festival, we sold out of a lot of she made little strawberry turtles, and we had sold out of almost all of them. We were both exhausted, but I made a few and she made a few that night just so we'd have someone to take the next day. But I let her, that's what we do a lot. Like she's into love cats, so I'm not touching love cats. She's making those. And then, so she's making her Tice the turtles, and she makes chickens, so I don't make chickens. I mean, not that I couldn't if I wanted to, but you know, I know that she's covering that, so I just don't. But no problems, Bethany. No problems. I'm talking more than I am working right now. But what are we talking about? Well, I was talking about how leaving comments on people's YouTube videos. It's like when someone said they were horrible about commenting, and I was like, I am if I'm on the TV, unless I link my phone to my TV, the YouTube app on my phone to my TV when I'm watching it, so that I can leave a comment in my phone. And I take notes. Wow. If I sometimes watch while I'm working, and so like while I'm working, if I hear them say something like, let me know, how do you do your such and such, so I'll write down that thing so that when the video's over and I'm totally done with the video, I can leave a comment about what it was that they asked us to leave a comment about. Does that make sense? So I think it's just nice to know that people are there and like watching it and who they are, like it's just, I love this community. It's so amazing. I can't type. I can't type or crochet or do anything that I usually do pretty quickly when people are watching. I feel like even on this live, I'll sit here and I will mess up because people are watching. If I was doing this like in the car or sitting in front of the TV, I'd already have this bit done. Definitely. Sorry guys, are the ads annoying? Are they like spamming you with ads really bad? If it is, I can make it stuff. Any good yarn sales for Labor Day weekend? Not that I need more yarn. I don't need anyone to tell me about yarn sales, but you guys are welcome to talk about them in the comments. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are great yarn sales. I just went on Joann's website today, and they're having a big Labor Day sale, but I didn't tempt myself by going into the Labor Day sale tab to look at yarn. But I went in there to look to see if they had the new plush posh colors in stock, and they have them up. You can see the new posh colors, but you can't buy them. I couldn't buy them anyway. They weren't in stock, and none of them were in stock at my Joann's. Which Joann's to me is an hour away. Like all my yarn stores are an hour from me. That's the closest one. I have a Walmart 20 minutes from me, but the closest big city to me is an hour, and it's the closest small, and it is got a Michael's or Joann. To me is an hour, and it's the closest small, and it is got a Michael's or Joann. So, are you guys all working on anything fun? I'm doing this just because it's mindless to do in a live, but I am actually working on the lion snuggler that I need to make. I had 3 snugglers to make for a local lady that for her new great grandbaby is doing like a safari theme. So she wanted a hippo, a monkey, and a lion. And I'm working on the last one, which is the lion right now. And oh my gosh, Mama Made Minis does not have a lion pattern in the small size. They have one in the mini legend, the lion. And so I told the grandma that. I'm like, I can't make it. I made one in the small, and it was just so small. She's like, I really want the bigger size. So I'm modifying the panda bear pattern that's in the book, and it looks so cool. I'll have to show it to you guys when I get it done. Obviously, I will show it to you when I get it done. Okay, new posh colors. Yes, there's like a ruby red. There's an orange. There's a like a mushroomy color, like a taupey color. Those are the 3 or 4 that I remember. I want to say that there was another green, maybe. Yeah, you can see them on their actual Joann's website. But like I said, I could see them, but I can't. They're not in stock. So I'm like, I think Melly. I don't know if Melly's still in here, but I want to say that Melly found them or got them, or so. She was talking about it on her live the other night. So that's why I went to look. And I have all the other colors. When they had the last ones, I ordered one of every skein, so I have one of every single color, but I'm almost out of the browns because I used them for my Millie the Monkey pattern. Yep. Okay, so they've got a new, there's a new raspberry sorbet, which is a hot pink, a red velvet cake, carrot juice, which is orange. There's a new butterfly pea flower, which is like this blue. And smoothie bowl, which is this like orchidy purpley pink color. But again, they're not. Oh, and this is the oyster mushroom. That's the new brown. I don't even know if it's showing up on my screen, but and all the current colors. I think that's all the new ones. But when you click on them, they're all like I've clicked on every single one. They say out of stock, and none of them say in stock on my store either. Okay, I missed some stuff. I'm looking for those too. New plush colors. Went to Joann's today for big twist plush. See, I haven't used the plush. Tara's used it. It is. I had one skein of it at the very, very, very beginning of starting amigurumi. I had one skein and realized that it didn't. I bought it brown. I bought a brown one because Burnett didn't have a good brown, and I was going to mix them. Well, it's a little bit bigger to me. Plush is a little bit bigger than Burnett blanket. So it just to me but it's the same size as like Dreamland. So if you know the Lion Dreamland, like twisty yarn, the same size as plush. It pairs really well with plush. I'm going to Joann's tomorrow. It's 2.5 hours from you, Paula. Oh, that's fun. So when you go, you got to make it like you got to go and like make it a really good trip, right? Premier has Bloom 3 for $9. Cindy, I've been looking for those too. The Posh. See, in the meantime, I went and bought the Naughty Ball yarn in the colors that Posh didn't have, which is basically the colors the Posh came out with. So I already kind of had it, but I wanted to see all the new colors. Premier has a lot of bag deals going on. Been hunting for that Posh for weeks. Has anybody found the Posh? Is it just online? Oh, sorry. The darker purple. Let's see. I've been hunting weeks. I'm like way far behind. I gabbed too much. I make a Christmas turtle. Ooh, that sounds cute. I made a few Highland cows that I think turned out cute. Oh, fun. I love all the cows. I need to make some more. Mariah, you're the one that told Melly about it. We're all such enablers. Missy says, I've been watching all of you for several months and I've learned so much from you, Robin and Heather. I have never been brave enough to comment until now. I love the note-taking idea. Hey, Missy! Thanks for commenting. That's awesome. Never be afraid to comment. How did I not know this? Robin, are you talking about the new Posh colors? I said so much stuff. My Joanne doesn't have Posh in my store. I think Melly was saying that she had it at her store. Got brown butter and hot pink a couple weeks ago in the store. I put everything back, but sometimes I need to get some Posh. Have you tried the Hobby Lobby yarn? When I first started, I like had a very wide variety of all different yarns, and they didn't work well together. And I'm like, I've got to pare down and get more colors in like yarns because I'd go to make something and I would have it need 3 colors and I'd have 2 of them. And so I bought a few things from the Yarn Bee line, and I mean I like them. It's just they don't have a consistently large, wide variety of colors in any of their yarns. I don't feel like, except for in I love this yarn for beanies on my knitting machine. Words are hard. Yes. No Posh for you. Yeah, I got it all, and then I even got the Naughty Ball, and I haven't even used it. I like to use it. So you remember Heather when you were talking about how you like to use acrylic because you think it's more sturdy for keychains? I like to use Posh for keychain stuff for that reason too, because it's sturdy. It's more structured than a plushy like chenille yarn that you feel like it's gonna be velvety and like shed, you know. But you don't have Joann's up by you. But Naughty Ball would probably ship to you. I mean, they're in Kentucky, but I don't know how much that would cost you to get it. But she's almost out of yarn right now, but she's getting another shipment in, and it's exactly the same. Like me and Melly both have done like a review. I think I didn't do an official review, but I have interchanged them, and they are the same thing. Oh my. Okay, here's how far we've gotten. Not far enough. I need about twice this one. Oh my. So my next show this is Labor Day weekend. My next show is next weekend. It's in Effingham, Illinois. Does anybody buy Effingham? Cindy, you made some of my tumbler keychains from Posh. Yes, I like that. That is what I made out of my Posh tumbler keychains, and my ice cream keychain pattern on my ice cream keychain pattern is only on YouTube, I think. Right? No, it's on my Instagram. My Tumblr is only on YouTube. But both of the keychain patterns, the free ones that I have out, are good for Posh. Made it Hazel the horse with the butter, brown butter, and egg glider on my head. It was wonderful. Lois, Hazel the horse is what pattern from who? I don't recognize that name. The Hazel the horse part. Yes, Cindy. I mean, you live Central Illinois, so when I come to Springfield for Hobnob in November, I'll be really close to you probably. But I think you said you had a weekend or a market maybe that weekend. But Effingham is about an hour, 15 minutes northwest of me. I'll be there September 6th and 7th in the old Village Mall, which is pretty much hardly has any stores in it anymore from what I've heard. I haven't been in it forever. We used to have like the IESA music conferences and stuff in Effingham, and we would go to the mall between. I don't think there's much of a mall there anymore. But we'll be there Friday night and Saturday. And it's inside, so like we're gonna get to set up inside the mall in one of the hallways. And then they have a security, the mall gets locked up, and security is going to be watching the place, obviously, because they always do. But and then we just get to come back the next day. We don't have to tear anything down or anything. So Hooked on Crochet 001 has the hazel horsepower. I'll have to check that out. Horse is on my list for my sitting pattern. And I did one head one time and I was like, man, I need some work. Like that did not look like a horse. So Cindy, you have a show on Sunday. This coming Sunday, like this Labor Day weekend, or you have the weekend I'm in Springfield, you have a show in Springfield. 43 people in here. Yeah, I appreciate the likes, guys. I appreciate that. I just can't believe I haven't been on here forever. Or that Dolly is not sitting at the door whining because she hears me. I'm kind of her favorite person. The kids are like, why does she like you so much? And I'm like, because when she's lonely, I play with her. When you guys like aren't playing with her, and I'm the one that picked her up. I don't know if that has something to do with it or what, but she is definitely loves me. Made your first from your order a few days ago and paid for express shipping. I received a while ago, but I'm so mad I paid more. Oh. You didn't get it express, you mean? Oh. So I'm thinking about guys like doing a bonus video this weekend. It may not post this weekend, but I want to do what I made, obviously. But then I was thinking about doing a video, which let me know if you'd be interested in this. That kind of just shows. I know if you're not thinking about joining YouTube, you may not be interested in this, but also I'm just kind of nosing. I think it's interesting. But talking about like how long it took me to monetize my YouTube channel and like how it works and how they pay you and all of that kind of stuff, like some of my analytics and that kind of stuff. Anybody interested in seeing something like that? I mean, I don't mind sharing it. It took me. I was really surprised how fast I monetized it, but I'm definitely not over here making a lot of money or anything off of YouTube. But I am just so amazed sometimes when people post videos about how much money they make on YouTube. Like that some people make in a month, what some people make in a year on YouTube just posting videos. And it's just like that is so cool. No wonder people don't want normal jobs anymore when they can do things like that. I mean, why do that? When you ask my 14-year-old son what he wants to do anywhere, he's like YouTube. I'm like, go for it, buddy. Okay, I think I'm almost there. I'm one more row. That would be cool. Okay. It took me forever to get my darn pin code in the mail. I had to request it 3 times. Ugh, that sucks. I got my pin code like, oh, sorry, my neck needs to pop. Sorry, that was gross for anybody. I got my pin code like, I mean, I applied for it the day that I was eligible, and I got it 2 weeks later, I think, in time, because you have to have it in time to like put it in time, like get the first check in time. But I had watched other people's videos about how to do it and like and what you had to get this pin code in the mail. And I think actually Tara is the one that told me about the pin code, and so then I went and watched a video about it because I didn't have any idea what she was talking about. I was like, what do you mean I have to wait for a pin code to come in the mail for the Google AdSense? She's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, so start watching videos on it. Well, Bethany, did you get anything fun in your premiere order? Was it all parfait chunky? Was it sucky? Was it good parfait chunky? It's kind of a hit and miss lately. I haven't ordered any Parfait Chunky in forever, and I haven't used hardly any of it in forever. I've been using my Sweet Snuggles Light and then trying to find something, to fill in the gaps for the Sweet Snuggles, and then that Premier Basic Chenille, which is all down here in this cabinet. Now the top row. This is all Premier Basic Chenille, which is a little lighter than Burnett. This one is hard on my hands. That's what my wiener dog, if you saw my wiener dog in my reel today, that's what it's made out of. So Rachel, you enjoy those videos too? Okay, I might just do that. At least one, just talking about like my first 3 months monetized and what I have to do. Maybe some tips and some things I felt like worked for me maybe. I did, things I did well, things I didn't do well maybe. We'll see. Yes, my chenille basics, my Premier Basic Chenille and Mushroom that I just got. Well, this mushroom? No, my sand. My sand was not soft. It's rough. I mean, it's still better than, if it had been my first order and I thought it was always that way, I probably wouldn't use it anymore. I was not real excited about it being rough this last time. But only the, maybe it was my mushroom and my sand, it was the brown. My caramel was fine. The caramel was soft. With my Premier Basic Chenille, I use a 6 to 6.5. So like this is a 6. It's just a little bit, and I use a 6.5 on Burnett when I'm doing a plushie. When I do my Fred the Sea Turtles, I do the Burnett. I use a 6.5 or a 7. So I go down a half a hook size on the Premier Basic Chenille. So it turns out bigger than Sweet Snuggles Light was, but maybe a little smaller than something that you make in Burnett with, somewhere in the middle. That makes sense. You could interchange it with Burnett if you needed to. Like, I'll show you. This is the monkey snuggler I did, and this is Burnett Blanket in Sienna, which is only available in the great big huge balls, not in the smaller ones, like the ones that are like $20 or something. And then this is mushroom or sand. It's sand. It's sand. This is Premier Basics Chenille sand color because I didn't have a good Burnett for that. But I could pair it with this because I mean you downsize. I mean you use a little smaller hook on the heads of all the Mama Made minis anyway, and then this part doesn't get stuffed or anything, so I didn't have to worry about holes if it's a little bit lighter. But it wasn't bad. So, but I wouldn't like want to do something that was in stripes or anything, because if you did a bunch of rows of this and then striped some rows of this and went back to that, like it might seem tighter. I'm still here. I bet Dolly's snoozing, that's why we haven't heard her. Oh. So who you guys been watching on YouTube lately? Tell me about it. I love all the people I'm watching, but I could always use a couple new people to check out. I watch Robin from Naughty Hook Crochet all the time. Every time she has a new video come out. I watch Heather from Cottontail Crafts every time she has a new video come out. I watch Robin from Sweet Beans, Maeve Amanda Mao, April from the Cozy Buckeye. I love April's vlogs. We don't live very far away from each other, so at some point today, or sometimes not today, sorry, I was reading somebody's message and said today instead of what I was trying to say. But some point, me and April from the Cozy Buck are hoping to get to meet. We don't live very far away. She would love to come to the retreat, but it's horrible right in the middle of fall, market prepping season. So I get that. I watch. Let's see. I can go through my watch history and tell you who I've been watching. I watch Melly Inspired Crochet. I watch Going Crochet, Ashley. Um, I watch a little, gosh, sorry. I watch Stitches by Patty off and on and Refined Vibes. I watch Passionate Kelsey all the time. Like, she just fascinates me. She doesn't even do what I do. She makes wearables and hats and bags and that kind of stuff, but she has like 600,000 subscribers and just like amazes me with her subscriber level and then how fast she crochets. I'll just watch what she's doing. It's crazy. Let me go back up and read the comments because I missed some. So, quilted cupcakes says I'm still in all of you ladies who do market scanning. It's so hard to work full time in this market prep. You are my heroes. Well, thank you. It is. It's fun. It holds me accountable, which I think I've said that before in my Q&A. Like someone asked if I ever thought I'd be a YouTuber, but like I feel like if I didn't YouTube, like I wouldn't be like I make all this stuff, especially like through the summer. Like I had like 2 very small shows. Like if I hadn't had YouTube to be like, here's everything I made this week, here's some new patterns I tried, and here's like to keep me inspired, I feel like I would have burned out like so easy, and it would have been so easy for me to just be like and not have market prepped, and then I've been like not had much. It would have been horrible. Yes, I was just watching that video. Sorry, what's the name of that brown brunette color? It's Sienna. And it's in the great, this is the great big haul. This is how much is left after I made that whole monkey. Look at this. It's massive. Sienna, Sienna. And it's kind of, it's not the softest brunette in the world. And I've heard that other people that have gotten it say that. It's not the softest, but it's definitely not hard. It's not like horribly rough. It's more like tubular. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Probably not. But it's soft. It's like more, I don't know. But anyway, Sienna. It's a really pretty brown. And then I got Joann's had these on sale for $19.99 one time. And then I had some kind of coupon, 30% off or something. I got it for like $16, and it's like 600 grams, 30% off or something. I got it for like $16, and it's like 600 grams. Sorry, I got it for less than $16. I want to say it was on sale for $16.99. Then I had a coupon or something. I paid maybe $14 for it. Sorry, I changed the subject again, guys. My brain is all over the place. It's been a week. You love Robin, Mandy cracks you up. LA Crochet, yes. I watch LA Crochet too. I just started watching her. Her channel has grown like so fast. If you've watched her channel, she's funny. Watching Going Crochet, yes, I like Ashley. She's so fun. Brenna Emenco, Lois, I watch her too. She doesn't even like, she crochets flowers and she makes like embroidered apparel and stuff, but I love watching her videos. Crafty Sue, yes, I watch Crafty Sue. All Struck Crochet, yes, I watch Alicia. I think it's Alicia, but it looks like Alyssa, but it's Alicia. I just discovered the Midnight Crafters. Yes, I watch some of Midnight Crafters and Mimi Makes Keepsakes. I subscribe to all of these. I just only catch them sporadically. Melanie Inspired Crochet. You love All Struck Crochet. Yes, Alicia is so fun. I love her style too. Robin says she likes the big twist plush brown. Yes, I do too. I think Tara bought it for projects. And I'm like, it is such a nice neutral brown. I'm like, how come Burnett hasn't caught on that like we need brown yarns? Like, come on now. Ashley from Go Crochet has lives on Sundays and Wednesdays at 8. I love her lives and videos. I've seen you on there, Stacy. Yes. I'm friends with Ashley and Alicia. Oh, Victoria from Comfort Lips. I watch her stuff. She's been not on quite as much lately. Wilder and Jean Co. is a new channel I enjoy well. I don't think I've seen that one. I'm jotting that one down because I've never heard of that one. Watch Old Soul Factory, Refined Vibes, Stitches by Patty, Cameron's Cute Creations, Robin, Heather, Melly, Brenna. Oh, Blondie Knots. Blondie Knots is cool too. Yes, I like Dana. She has grown so fast too. Hey, Beth. Browns and greens, yes. Which browns are hard to find. I don't know if like browns are just hard to dye too, like because I know that there's some science behind trying to hit certain colors of dyes, with dyes and yarns, and then some colors I think always kind of turn out rough, probably because of the whatever they had to use to get that color. But they probably had to add something to it that maybe it's just got a rougher substance or something to it. I'm not an expert in that field, obviously, but they're so hard to find. Crochet Customs, yes, I like watching Crochet Customs too, and her sausage dog. But Robin, I agree with you. I was watching her channel already, and I was watching for her hot dog pattern when you posted it. I was like, oh yeah, she finally released it because it's so cute. And Kira, I think is her name. And I always think she could make such longer videos, but I mean, I know she's just doing her thing. So Vita Crofty, Vita Crofty. I don't know if I've heard of that one either. I guess instead of looking them up, I could be looking them up on my phone since I'm using my laptop. The hot dog in a bunch you did, Robin. I love that hot dog. Yes. I only made one so far. Made by Xanda is a new channel. Made by Xanda. Let me hold up my phone. I need to check out Complicated Knots. I have saw her channel. Made by Xanda. There she is. I'll have to look at that one. The Crochet Diary of a Full-Time Mom. There we go. Is anyone doing blankets for Boggy Creek Camp in Florida? A lot of content creators and subscribers are making blankets and sending to a couple of content creators to take to the camp. I have not even heard about that. That's a bet. I feel like I'm talking to, I don't know, when I say fuzzy butt, it's so funny because when I used to be in the cloth diapering community, that was the name of the cloth diapering company. Crochet Vision, she's hysterical. Yeah, she's funny. She's dramatic. She's a little dramatic sometimes. She's funny. That is Sarah. So someone told me brows are harder to dye. Hit the like button. Thank you guys. Mrs. Hot Dogs were awesome. I saw they had a second channel. Okay, guys. Am I there? I think I'm there. Okay, I'm ending on a out, so I'm going to do backwards. So I'm just going to slip stitch it close now. Just slip stitch it across. You know why there are so many shades in the Premier sets? They're harder to dye. I don't know if it has something to do with it's a different material, like a different fiber or type of weave of a fiber. And maybe they aren't hard. I mean, maybe that's not why they don't have them. Maybe they just don't have them because they didn't realize that. I mean, they're thinking like people are going to use their stuff to make blankets. Maybe they're just thinking people aren't going to want to make, need all of these different colors of browns for blankets. I don't know. We need to write them a note. I agree, too much drama. I watched anyway. She films everything. She does. I mean, I think it's her full-time job. You mean she films everything as in No Catchy Name or Crochet Customs? Not Crochet Customs. Crochet Vision. Ella is wonderful. Ella is sweet. Ellie B and Cat's Crafty Crochet Corner and good channels. Yep, I've got some of their stuff. Find a home in Kate, Maine, New Jersey, which not any different places you go to. Oh, that's fun that they're close. Happy to Hook Creations. Happy to Hook Creations. It's been an hour and I still haven't finished my cooking yet, which I can usually make them in 20 minutes. How many chains and rows are you using in your cooking? Okay, let's count how many rows I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did 12 rows and I did 12 double crochets for this one. Okay, so I'm just going through, I'm slip stitching, I'm going through the back loop of the row I just did, and then the foundation, like left over a little foundation chain of the beginning row, like that. Close it up, that's at the inside. And then I'll leave like a tail. I'll just like cut a big 2-3 feet tail, and I'll pull it all the way through. Fasten it off. And I didn't bring my yarn needle in here. Get my spare one out. Lisa is fun to watch. Lisa with, yeah, can't keep up with it. Is that Happy to Hook Creations? He bought that jumping spider. I love the jumping spider. My wrist. Grr. Ugh. I hate that your wrists are hurting. I had to start, like, my wrist haven't hurt. It's been my hands lately. It was I have carpal tunnel and I know it. Okay, so I slip stitched it closed, so I have a tube. Okay, guys, and I'm still inside out because when I slip stitch, I'm gonna close it up and then I'm gonna flip it. I'm just going through the leftover loops of it, like the side, with my yarn tail. Lisa's in Decatur? That's close. Yeah, I watch people who have good content no matter how much they post too. Like April from the Cozy Buckeye was only once a week, but it's like an hour-long video of her whole week, you know. She makes these really cool crocheted hats, which were a huge, huge thing, like when they first came out. But she like was on the cutting edge of that, but she still makes them and still sells a ton of them. Because I think most people are doing them. Remember when the crocheted owl hats came out? That was 12, 15 years ago. April was in on it then. She's been writing some patterns. Okay, so I cinched it up. I'm cinching it up. Oh, I need to go somewhere. I need to get back to the beginning. Okay. I go like in and then like I go front back when I'm doing my clothes. Maybe that helps too. I don't know if you're doing that. Like I zigzag when I do these to get it closed, and so it's like all the way cinched. Very, very, very close. Okay. So then I put my yarn back through the middle and I flip it. And then I'm going to stuff it. Oh, Raining Charms. Yes, I watch Raining Charms too. I like her channel. Never my hand, always my wrist, but I ran an embroidery machine for 15 years, so I know that is a real reason for my wrist problems. I ran an embroidery machine for 8 years. And I sewed for like my full-time job for 10 years. And all of the sewing through the sewing machine, my lower back and my hands is going. Okay, guys, I'm stuffed it, but like it's very, I don't stuff it really, really, really tight. Okay. That way, I mean, if I stuffed it too much, it would stretch the stitches out and you would see polyfill, but I don't, I just And I'm going to squash it. Remember that you're going to close this up. This is all going to pull in, right? And then it's going to squash. So the amount of stuffing that you need, like you don't want to fill it up like you do an amigurumi head, for sure. About half of that. About half of that's what you need. What yarn did I say I was using? I'm using Loops and Threads Twisted Tones is what it's called. I think I've got, well, I'm going to finish this and I'll go back to that later. So I get back to, I got it stuffed. And then, so I stick my yarn tail back through the bottom and then out through the top into one of the loops. So like I just stick it through this way. And then I'm going to go around all of these to close them up. I'm going to weave in and out of the loops. It's not very hard. It's just something I kind of perfected. It was a 12 head machine, so lots of hooping. Yes, I had, in my business, I had I Rapple Tree Boutique before this was an embroidery business. I actually had a store, a boutique in my town, and I made sewing stuff, and I had three embroidery machines. They were one 10 needle and two 8 needles, I think. They were all baby locks. Lots and lots of hooping. And the cloth diapering company that I ran with my family, we would have embroidery collections that we released. And I did every single diaper. We would pre-sale like hundreds and hundreds of cloth diapers that had an embroidered butt on them. And I would make every single one of them. So it was in and out. I mean, I had extra hoops for every single machine. And so I would load them all and then I would unload, cut all the jump strings, reload and get them ready. And then I just in and out, in and out, in and out. It was very loud, very constant noise, but and it enabled me to feel like a work from home, stay at home mom through all of my kids when they were little bitty for the most part. It was nice. Plus I got to do something that I loved, but I did miss not having a consistent income, like something that was very reliable, and we had to buy it and carry our own insurance. Okay, before I close it all the way up, I grabbed, these are my cinnamon sticks. I buy these off Amazon. And I just picked the size that I think is appropriate. So like in this pack is some really big fat ones, and then there's like skinnier ones in here. I can find a good one while I'm on the live. Okay, here's a skinnier one. So like I'll have some skinny ones like this. And I'm actually hold on, I need to go grab my glue. I'll be right back. I promise. Okay, sorry. Okay, where did I go? Okay, I use like this tacky glue. And so I stick my finger kind of down in the middle of the polyfill and kind of make a hole, and then I just put like a little bit of glue on the end of this. Some people use hot glue. I just don't want to get out my hot glue gun. And I just stick it down into that hole and hold it. I think it just helps it like adhere just enough. Like I used to not glue it at all, and then like when I would go to a market, sometimes I use the string and I go around the cinnamon stick a lot, but sometimes I think it just loosens up. And so I think it makes it stick just enough to some polyfill or something where it's not going. I mean, you can pick these up by the stems. They're not going anywhere. Okay. So I stuck that down in the middle, and then I have this long string. And so then what I do is I go, this is my starting tail. I'll go around like this and insert my hook or my needle from the bottom about every, and then I pull it, and it like does like a section. It's right, man, my camera's backwards. It's right there. And then I'll go around, sorry. So I came up here, I'm gonna go around around the cinnamon stick and back down to the bottom. And come back up. And come back up. A couple inches away. Sorry, I'm trying to. And then I go around the stick the other way. I go around the stick the other way and then back to the bottom. I make 4 or 5 sections usually. Go around the stick. Okay. So I pulled them all. I did 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 sections on this one. I don't get too fussy about it. Okay, so someone asked me what size hook do I use? I'm using A7. So then I just go like, I kind of go secure it, like I'll stick it down through some of the beginnings and back out just to kind of secure it a little bit. And then my ending tail is up here, and I'll tie them in a knot together. And then if I have room, I tie a bow. And double knot it. I don't know, it's probably hard to see on the camera. Just tie a little bow. Sometimes if I feel like my thing is too long, I'll like kind of clip it. Like this one I feel is like a little excessive. I got better scissors down here. Like this one I feel is like a little excessive. I got better scissors down here. I'm gonna pop it. Okay, sorry. We need to scroll up. Sorry to slow it down. I swear I'm not a share. I used K and only single crochet. I like it. For using a pattern for your pumpkin. Paula. No, I didn't. I didn't use a pattern. 12 double crochets, back loop only, 12 rows, slip stitch it together, loop around the whole, cinch it, and then what I just showed you where I come through the top and I make the sections and stick stick polyfill and little cinnamon sticks inside. You need to find a cloth diaper pattern. Depending on, I have a snap machine and everything. I used to put snaps into ours, but or an Aplex, which is like hook and loop. But Berry Baby used to be a really good pattern. If Berry Baby's cloth diaper pattern is still out there, that's a really good one. Unless you're trying to do pocket diapers. There's pocket diapers and there's like all-in-one diapers. There's different styles, but pocket diapers. You could search for a pocket diaper cloth pattern, cloth diaper pocket pattern or something. That'll help you. I used to watch Rose the Jumping Spider on TikTok. So cute. Thank you so much. So helpful. MJ Off the Hook has a new video on green square pumpkins. Oh yes, I saved that to my watch later list. MJ Off the Hook granny square pattern. Somebody else already had one. I had saved in my save later for a pattern. I think it's a pattern you have to buy. I don't think it's Stitch Sister maybe. Question: who else does a lot of other crafts? I make cold press, process, handmade soap, toll paint, and I'm a musician. That's Judy. Judy asked that question if anybody wants to answer. Judy. I do, like right now, this is my graphic session. I did buy all this stuff to try to make my own, to hand paint, but with UV resin, some safety eyes. So I'm going to try that. I'd like to get it a little perfected enough to take it. Let's just take it on the retreat. We're going to make safety eyes together on the retreat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Something's cute. Thank you. You like the tacky glue tip? I just keep this in my, like, I have a little 3-layered cart next to my couch. If you've seen any of those videos, or I just kind of keep it where it's got my safety eyes on one level and it's got like all my hooks in one of my little, and I just keep this and like my embroidery, everything I need just really handy right there in that little thing. I have an embroidery machine, so I do zipper bags and do bag dispensers too. Yes, and Heather also does paper crafts. Safety eyes, yes. You want to learn how to paint safety eyes? Beth paints watercolor art. I painted before. Tara is an amazing artist. She is an amazing artist. She went all through high school. Her and her sister, her younger sister Casey, all really, really good at art. Younger sister Casey, all really, really good at art. And I picked up doing some watercolor just so that we could do some stuff together. And we were running an art studio for kids, which I didn't need to learn how to do anything super intermediate or anything, but we learned a lot of stuff for kids to teach art to kids. And Tara was really good at the detail stuff. Like she's done some really amazing colored pencil art, stippling art. She's really good. And then Casey does a ton of digital art that is really, really neat. But I don't have that. I cannot draw. I love design. Like I love putting things together and creating like designs of things like in Canva and stuff like that, picking out color palettes and things like that, but actually creating and drawing the design itself, it's not something I can do. You also knit, Cindy, and make green cards and paint. I knitted one. I learned how to knit. I taught myself how to knit one time. All I made was like a swatch. And I was like, nope, it just did not come naturally easy to me to use 2 needles for some reason. And I'm like, nope. Thank you. You love my pattern or my pumpkin. Thank you. I finished one pumpkin while we were on an hour live. Hey, Tangled Mess. You're doing the Granny Pumpkin by Stitch Sister Co. You love it, Paula. I thought that's who it was. I saw someone did it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. And I think that the Granny Square pumpkin would look really cute and like a yarn or velvet yarns. They look so cute. Judy says she makes junk journals, knits, loves all crafts. I think Tara is very mature for her age and very talented. Thank you, Beth. She's 24. She's like our little mini mama, so she's the oldest girl. So her and her next brother that is younger than her, they're 4 years apart. Is that 4? Yes, a little over 4. But her and the middle boy are 4 years apart, and then it's another 3.5 years between her and her sister, and then the younger one. And so she was always like a little mini mama. She watched the kids all the time and played with them, and she learned them all. Like she, of course, was the first one that wanted to get out of the house, so she didn't have to do all that stuff anymore. She seemed like she loved it. But where's a good place to get large safety eyes in bulk? Lisa asks. I get all of mine on AliExpress. I don't love sinker eyes for everything, so I buy the ones that have the flat backs that are big, that have the glitter and the glitter stars in them. There is a link in my last video. I believe I left a link down in the description of my last video to the actual AliExpress eyes that I buy. If you want to go look at that link, if you want the non-sinker eyes. Otherwise, the sinker eyes are all over AliExpress. Just look through all the pictures and make sure you're getting the kind that you like. Wiener dog bag today. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I'll see it. I'll have to go watch it later. It's the AliExpress, yes. Knitting doesn't come naturally either. Good. I'm glad I am not the other. I'm not the only one. I watch people do it and it looks so peaceful, but if you like watching Tara's videos, thank you. I've missed her posting, but she's needed a break. She just has had a lot going on in her life, and she just needed a reset, and she needed a break, and she's had some really good break. So hopefully she'll be back next week with her normal videos. Plus we'll have markets coming up, so I'm sure she'll post market vlogs and stuff. That was her turtle pattern. Yes, it is. We were talking about Tara's turtle pattern earlier today, or earlier in this life. Okay, made another little bitty pumpkin. I have this much yarn left, and I've made 2 out of this skein. I think I'll weave in some ends, guys. I might get off of here. It's been over an hour. Can't wait for the market vlogs. Yes, I'm excited to get back into it. We got one the first weekend of September, and then the next weekend I'm going to I'm going to Refined Vibes' retreat with Tara. And then the weekend after that, I think we have 3. Look. Okay, so I'm in Effingham next weekend, the Refined Vibes retreat, and then the next weekend we do have a local market, the 21st, and then I have a free weekend, and then so I have a free weekend the last weekend of September, and then I have a show the 5th, and then I have a free weekend, and then we have a show the 19th, and then we have my retreat, and then I have a free weekend, and then I have the biggest show of the year, and then we have 3-4 weeks until our last show in December. So it's gonna be a busy season. I tried to leave at least 2 to 3 weeks between every single show. It's just so hard to recoup inventory, and I just obviously wanted some weekend time with my family, and don't want to get completely burnt out and just hurt my hands. So high heavens. So I'm excited about market vlogs and market season, and hopefully the puppy learning how to sleep all night because she making her cry in the pen at night, crying herself back to sleep, and I know it's the right thing to do, but she's so tiny, and I need to train her before I can let her sleep with anybody, and oh my gosh, it's just breaking my heart, and it's waking me up, and I'm tired. It won't be showcased till Sunday, Stacy. Okay, I'll have to watch. I mean, I will watch it. I always watch you guys. Sunday afternoons, I get my my video all done usually on Sundays if I do Sunday. And then I always go watch Robin, and I go watch Heather. Because you guys usually post on Sundays too. Uncrocheted items look really cool. They do look really cool. I watch Elise Rose Crochet too. I've been watching her since I started. I love her. I love her videos too. Okay. Guys, have any more questions or anything for me before I get off for the night? I think I'm gonna wrap it up. The dog was asleep when I ran out there to get my glue. The dog was asleep in my husband's lap. I was trying to be very quiet and not talk. No, and so she couldn't hear me. And so she hears my voice, and she's like, runs for me. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. I hope you enjoyed the live. You have a great night too, guys. Can't wait to see photos of all the Lily crocheters that go on their retreat. Oh, no, Melly, you should come. I still have 2 spots left if anybody wants to come. It's just going to be all of us introverted extroverts, extroverted introverts or whatever, sitting around and crocheting and talking about yarn and all that fun stuff. We're not going to go do a whole lot of socializing except for with each other. So, do I have a video showing my puppy? I posted a short today on YouTube that asks which one is the real deal. This pattern needs some alterations. It's not my pattern, but it showed this, and then it showed my puppy. And then she's on my Instagram feed. There's a reel, and then there's a story, but it may have been expired by now. But yeah, Judy, she is adorable. Her name's Dolly. Oh yes, Katrina's here. Katrina's coming. Katrina's coming, and Heather from Circle Blue Night Creations, and then of course Tara's gonna be there, and then Crafty Kate. I don't know if anybody knows who Crafty Kate is. She's flying in. Two people flying in. Most people are driving. I'm so excited. Right now, I think there's 11 of us. We have room for 13. But you're welcome, Paula. Thank you guys for joining me. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I appreciate y'all being here. I will see you guys whenever I post my next video. It's a long weekend, so I may do a video on Saturday and then do my bonus video on Monday. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Just be, we'll look for it. I'm an introvert. I may not act like it on camera, but I will have a panic attack out of my environment. Oh, I hate that. I know people who struggle with that, and I hate that. But yeah, I wish it wasn't that way. Maybe we'll do an Instagram live or something with you over there, make you feel like you're there. You're getting the new crochet pattern. The Nessie pattern or something. Nessie. Okay, again, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I appreciate all of you guys for being here so much. It has been so fun. I will catch you guys on the next video or the next live. I hopefully I'll get some sleep. One more day of work, and then I have a 3-day weekend. I'm so excited. And then the next weekend is the market, so I definitely need to get caught up on some sleep. Shirley, a couple nights, she'll get herself on a schedule and sleep through the night, so we can all get a full night's sleep. I've had full night sleeps for 12 years now, so I'm out of practice getting my sleep interrupted. So, night, guys. I really appreciate you guys being here. Have a great week, and as always, happy crocheting. We'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Night, guys.